Colonel Matt Peterson, coming to you from Ethel, Louisiana. And I guess you could say that I am the super newbie of this last Lonestar STOL. It was my first STOL competition to ever attend, and I got to compete in it, which was a lot of fun and a new experience. Fortunately for YouTube, I knew what to expect. There was a lot of things that happened that I wasn't really ready for. I'm a 400-hour pilot, which among STOL pilots is a pretty short time pilot. I only started flying about 3.5 years ago because I'm in the Army Reserve and I needed to get around Texas faster because, big. Anyway, my instructor, who is now a Alaska bush pilot, an actual Alaskan bush pilot, noticed that I had a knack for slow flight. And so I bought a 1957 Cessna 172. That's the straight tail model, the same thing that Kenny Monger is flying, and he placed third, with a cruise prop. And the only mod I had on it were some drop tip wings. I've still got the tiny little tires, and I rolled in there with a 2-week-old paint job, mostly just to learn. I was there just to see what it was all about. Having a nice short landing and takeoff in terrible weather in the rain in front of 200 people, now that was hard. And I finished last, by the way. I had the longest score of the day. All right, you can say, well, he finished dead last in his division, or you can say that I am the 5th best STOL pilot in the lower 48. That's the way you can look at it. That I've chosen to look at it that way. At any rate, we had a lot of fun, and it was just a great bunch of people. I had just a blast. I had a great time, met a lot of great people, learned a lot. I definitely took away more than I brought to the event. Although I did have some pilots who own straight tail Cessnas come up and tell me how pumped up they were to see how fast I was able to get up and down in less than a football field. So, for a regular pilot, that's actually pretty good, or so I've been told. And with a little bit of practice and I think I might make a few modifications to my classic 1957. I think I'll be able to nip at Kenny Monger's heels at Sodbusters. When you're talking about the experiences that we had, I found that the whole thing was really professionally put on. Doug Jackson did a great job, and all the people who helped him, they all just did a wonderful job.